Hey, it's Ken Dizzle, the Black British Cyclist, and welcome to Trackmania, week 82 of the weekly shorts. There were 5 new maps. I've been checking them out on the Sunday Discovery. I've had a little bit of a chance to do some more hunting, and I've got some decent times. Should we take a look? Should we see just how good I've got? Let's do a little bit of a walkthrough. So map 1 is Closed Dream. My PB is 17.990. So I start off, I want to take this first corner tight. Now there's some ridges here on this incline, so you want to make sure that you don't get any air time. Come on up here, jump, I'm tight. This corner's kind of hard because I want to try and get a speed slide in and take the nearest exit, which is on the left. So tight here. Don't take this one too wide because you'll lose too much speed, and I'll kind of like tap as I get the corner. Earlier than there, you can see when I've hit the speed slide. Yeah, that's definitely the fastest one there. I mean, it wasn't the tidiest, but 22nd place, West Midlands, not bad. Right, moving on to map 3, Orange Peel. I've got 15.204 on this one. I'm 297 England, 41 West Midlands. Let's see how I did. So on Sunday, I was taking a different route, and then I realised there was a left turn. So I've tried going left. Now there is a speed, and I have tried hitting the speed by reversing. I've done some decent routes, but maybe that's another video. So for here, this jump here, I'm doing a little turn so that I'm facing the right direction as I'm landing. I'm also using the air brake, so as I land, I can land straight. The ending is quite tricky, so a little bit of an air brake here. Well, I did a nosedive, angle straight here, air brake, land straight, hit this line here. I want to go up above the curb, slightly off the accelerator, that jump straight to the finish line, and that's what's got me 15.204. The other way, I'm just not faster. Anyway, map 5 is Tornado. I'm 32nd, West Midlands, 286 for England. 10 seconds or 10 and a half seconds. It looks as if I had the right strategy to start with, jumping to the left, trying to head all the way down. I did think that you could possibly drive down the wall. Anyway, I jump here, I do an air brake to try and level out. Now I know I can perfect this here. I've seen the world record, which is about 6 seconds something. If I can just get straighter, you see I do hit one of these pipes just about here, and you kind of need to land straight. If I would have dropped straight onto the red zone, that would have been a lot faster. Anyway, I'm happy with that. Map 2 is Temple Run, 17.204, 38 from West Midlands, 295 for England. Representing, not bad for 4 months. Anyway, start off, right turn. Tight turn here, a little bit off and on the accelerator. You can hear me revving the accelerator. Kind of off there so you don't lose grip. Land on the gravel, and you're trying to slide, get the gravel, but you don't want to go too far left because that kind of hits you into the side. So it's a tight turn here, another tight turn here. You've got to be careful with your off on the accelerator because you need grip, but you also need speed as well. And if you don't time your accelerator while you're braking right, you can go flying off. Anyway. Okay, tidy. I mean, there's some more improvements I can do on that. There's also a shortcut I was trying, and someone has actually pulled it off, so congrats. Anyway, map 4, Hera, 18.728. I did have a little hunt on this just before starting this video. Got myself down to 59th West Midlands. Okay, it's pretty dark in here, so it's hard to see where to go. Air brakes are essential. Thank you for the tips on YouTube. I'm trying to take this corner as tight as possible. Now, the key thing here is landing about halfway on that kind of, it's like a half pipe, isn't it? So watch the slopes here. I do a bit of an air brake, trying to make sure that my wheels are straight as possible. Straight wheels means you accelerate better, you don't lose speed. So tight, jump, land on that ridge there, and then tight to the line. So you got to watch this. There's a couple of ridges there. You can do like a left then a right, and that kind of shifts the weight of the car so you don't get any air time. Tight on these corners. I suppose I could do some power slides here. If you've got a better time on this map, you've got a better strategy, tell us all about it in the comments, post your time. So there you go. There are my 5 maps for week 82 weekly shorts. These are my times. I've got some decent representation for West Midlands, some decent times. 15 seconds on map 3, 18.7 on map 4, 10.5 seconds on map 5. If you've got a decent time, let us know in the comments. Join us on Thursday. We have a room. The club is Black Cyclist. There's also a Discord. All the information's in the description. Let's just have some fun. This is Trackmania. I've been playing for 4 months, and this is what I do. If you think I'm doing something wrong or you've got some good tips to help me improve, let us know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.